Y'all, welcome to another episode of the Shi and Toy Aftershow. We have not did an after show in quite some time, but y'all, for the ones who don't know, my name is Shamia, but you can call me Shy.
And my name is Latoya. I go by Toya or Toy.
Okay, y'all, so let's just get to the tea, y'all. It has been an explosive week. It's several things we can get into today, but one of the things that was, at the top of the blogs this week was Diddy. All right.
Listen,
Like, when I have to say this, I am so disappointed in Diddy. So disappointed.
like a billionaire. A billion. Yeah, this ain't tea, this tequila. This how strong this topic is. Tea was not enough.
Yeah.
This is tequila at this point,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
And I was just, you know what? I would say I was shocked, but it's Diddy.
Yeah. Well, for a while, people have been side eyeing Diddy because what really started all of this is the allegations of sexual harassment. There was a few women that came forward in addition to the number one person, the person he was in a relationship with, Cassie. I believe it was 12 years or so. It really started with her, and since her, it's just been downhill from. Yeah.
Real quick side note. So remember they said he settled with her for an undisclosed amount? It's rumored to be $30 million.
Yeah, I heard it was 40. I heard it was 40. Still a lot of
Why
money.
you paying off that much money if you ain't guilty?
Right. But here's the thing. Here's what I tried to do way back when we reported on Diddy and Cassie. Here's what I tried to say. Just because someone settled doesn't always mean they're guilty. But when you got this, now that this thing came out, I said you were very much so guilty, sir, because for her to file that lawsuit one day and you hurried up and paid that money the next day, you were definitely guilty of something.
Not only that, there's different levels to settlements. $30 to $40 million.
Yes.
Are like, these go for real.
Yes. And the thing, allegedly, though, in addition to her getting a lawsuit, we also heard that she turned in a burner phone. This was a couple months ago when we reported.
Yes.
And apparently, this burner phone contained a lot of evidence incriminating Diddy on a lot of stuff. We don't know specifically, and this is all alleged, but y'all, if it's some stuff, because let me tell you, we can go down a rabbit hole on Diddy right now. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with this week. His house, both houses, bi-coastal, were
right. East and west.
Yes, east and west. So y'all, and here's the thing. So many people were trying to say, well, they did too much to come search his house. I say, here's the thing. When they get an approval from a judge to go do a raid, they not busting in nobody's house for nothing.
No, they already got something.
They're just going to get more evidence, y'all. So, stop saying that. Stop saying that they did too much. They had guns.
Did y'all not watch Law and Order?
Yeah.
You don't get a search warrant off of speculation.
No. This isn't for show.
Did Olivia and Benson and Stable not teach y'all
nothing? No. When it comes to people like Diddy, but there are some folks that turn a blind eye to certain things. So unfortunately, that's where that comes from. Mm-hmm. But he definitely. But he has a home in Miami, he has a home in LA, and they both were raided. Unfortunately, his sons and his staff that were at the home, they got arrested. And through this whole thing, I'm like, your sons are in handcuffs. Where is Diddy?
Well, I just want to clarify. They had them cuffed while they were doing the raid, but they didn't arrest them.
Okay, gotcha.
They said that was standard practice whenever they're doing a home raid or whatever. So they put them in cuffs outside the home while they did the raid and then let them go.
Gotcha.
But still, you left your cheering?
Yeah. Because let me tell you, they did find him though. He was at an airport and Diddy looked stressed out.
In Miami.
Yeah. He was walking by himself. I said, do you not know how dangerous this is? You are by yourself. I didn't see no security with him. And granted, I just saw a photo. I didn't see no security. I like he was just like,
Look, pacing back and forth.
yeah, he was stressed. Yeah,
Heart rate on 150.
yes,
Like
yes,
beating through your chest.
yes, yes. Y'all, I when I tell you I'm so disappointed in Diddy because listen, Diddy was one of the trailblazers for hip hop, right? Unfortunately, y'all, recently, not recently, but over years, it's in speculation that he has really ruined artists' dirty business deals, cheating them with, with contracts and stuff like that. And now I will say, I always thought it was weird that, like, making the band, these were literally amazing artists, and
Yeah,
they put out an album or two, and they're just done.
yeah,
And I always wanted to know why. But now we're seeing he's the problem. He's
yeah.
the problem.
So there's a lot of things that are coming out because ever since Cassie spoke what she spoke, a lot of people been telling their stories. So what I think happens in those situations, there was if y'all don't know who Torre is an American writer, journalist, whatever, okay? He came out and said that he had a family member. At this time he was on a phone call basis with Diddy. He had a family member years ago who he put in contact with Diddy for an internship. At some point, the family member, it was very short lived. The family member was no longer doing the internship, but he was confused because he was like, hey, what's up? Like, the family member wouldn't tell him why. It wasn't until years later this family member revealed to Torre that Diddy propositioned him and said, hey, either you come home with me tonight or there is no internship. And he was like, well, I guess it ain't no internship.
Right.
But I'm thinking maybe, this is the case that's happened with his groups and stuff like that because we've heard, one of the members of Danity Kane, she been talking about him for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she ain't taking no bribes, she ain't taking no payoffs. Like, they not playing with him. Like, it's giving R. Kelly all over again, but like R. Kelly on steroids.
Yeah. But see, you're speaking of Aubrey O'Day, and she
Yeah.
actually has came out and tweeted something. She didn't put his name in it, but basically she said, you reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
So that said everything we need to know. But in addition to like Diddy propositioning people, there's another lawsuit out right now that involves Diddy, and it also names Cuba Gooding Jr. Now, if you don't know him, he's an actor. He
Radio.
radio. He also played he played Darren or
Boys in the
Daryl
Hood.
on the Fighting Temptations with Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Boys in the Hood. So he has a lengthy career of great movies and stuff, and I didn't know he got down like this. Not that
I forgot he played in Norbit.
he played in Norbit. He did great in Norbit. It was funny.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but I didn't know. Not that I have an issue. Let me emphasize: I don't care the way people live their lives. I do not care. What irritates me and makes me mad is you trying to groom and proposition people. That is my issue.
Yes.
The sexual assault is my issue.
Be
Um,
so for real.
yeah. So now Little Rod, I'm not familiar with Little Rod at all.
Mm.
But
I
Little Rod,
couldn't tell you who that man is. I don't know.
right. So Little Rod, if I'm not mistaken, he's actually suing
Mm-hmm.
Diddy, but he's also listed Cuba as a defendant, like
Yeah.
in the accusations as well. So I've seen the picture of Lil Rod in Cuba. In my opinion, Lil Rod does not look like he's in any distress and that he was not okay. But Diddy is accused of grooming Lil Rod to pass him to his friends, which is the issue, which is why Diddy is in a lot of these issues. He does a
Mm-hmm.
lot of grooming. We heard of Usher going to his house for boot camp, basically, or whatever. What is a 14-year-old needing to go with this grown man to learn the ropes of the industry? No.
Not only that, there are clips resurfacing of Justin Bieber
Yep.
with Diddy when he was
Yep.
around 14, 15. Like, you like him young, don't you?
Yep. Yep. But Lil
Yes.
Rod, this whole thing with Cuba, this is concerning because Cuba, Lil Rod is alleging that Cuba was rubbing and gripping his thigh, and he said that basically he was being groomed by Diddy. Now, like I said, I saw the picture. He didn't look uncomfortable at all.
Mhm.
They were both smiling, but I think the issue was, sis, and you can go look at the picture. I'm
I'm,
not
I'm,
sure if
I'm
you do.
looking for it now.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. Hold on. Let me exit out of some stuff. Y'all don't need to be in my business. Hold on. Okay, Lil Rod and Cuba. Hold on. All right, here we go. Is that a good picture? I guess that's a good picture. This is the only picture that there were a lot, but here is the one. And but see this one, this is not a great picture because hold on, I'll share my screen. Um so this is not a great picture of it, not at all. But as you can see, Kuba does have his hand on his thigh, and Lil Rod doesn't look
He
uncomfortable.
is uncomfortable. That ain't a smile. That's one of, if you look towards the left side of his mouth,
Uh huh.
that's more of that's how people do that uncomfortable smiling when they in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
that is. He ain't smiling. He like, nigga, get off me. Oh, I don't know
But
if I can say that. Oh,
but but Cuba looks very much so creepy. That's
and he
undeniable.
drunk. He clearly on substances.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't know what.
Yeah. He, like I said, I don't care.
He'll been spiraling for years. He been having issues for years.
Yeah. He actually got in trouble for groping a woman's breast. They had a video of that.
Like DUIs, like
Yeah, yeah, he didn't went out bad. I don't know what he got going on, but yeah, he went out bad.
apparently Diddy was,
Yeah.
but also Lil Rod named Daphne Joy as a sex worker in these documents. Now, Daphne Joy is 50 Cent baby mama. So
Mhm.
50 Cent said, he tweeted and was like, dang, a sex worker though? And then she commented this whole long thing about, how he's not a good dad, da da da. And then, which, we knew he's a deadbeat father. But she said that he R-worded her, and I'm talking about 50. So when 50 Cent said that, Daphne Joy said that 50 had physically abused her and R-worded her. Now, he immediately came out and denied it and said he is also seeking full custody of their son.
Mhm.
So I would never victim blame, and this is not to say I don't believe her, but I question your timing.
Yeah. And my thing is, was it that if she a victim, like forgive me, like I apologize, but in addition to that, I want to know, like, did your gravy train stop?
Run
Like
out, like, what
what,
is
what,
it? Like,
because I mean, I don't follow her like that, but I have seen pictures of like 50 with her and with their son. Like, I mean, and granted, there are people who just show up for the optics. It could
yeah,
have been one of those situations.
yeah.
No, but honey, this is a mess.
Girl, guess who else was named in there?
Who?
Carisha.
Yeah, you told me about that pink cocaine.
Carisha
I said,
was
when they start
named.
making pink cocaine?
Yeah, Carisha was named as a drug runner. They said that she was running pink cocaine for Diddy. Now, I'm wondering, I've never heard of pink cocaine. That's because I don't do drugs.
No.
But I'm wondering, is it just cocaine with a little colorful dye put on it? Like you dye Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm. Or what
It's
is
is
it?
Sunday. Like, what is it? Y'all just trying to
No,
make something like real feminine? Like, I don't know. Pink
y'all,
cocaine?
like, put it in the comments. Like, are y'all trying to appeal this more to women because it's pink? Like, but
Because
put
it's
it
pink.
down in put it down in the comments because I'm
I
thoroughly
mean,
confused.
I'm still not going to buy it. But
Yeah,
pink cocaine?
I don't want to see it, but like,
Is
please
it?
help.
You know what would be dope though if they called it fairy dust? Since it's pink? Or is that already a street drug name? I'm trying to help y'all.
I listen. I don't want none of it.
I don't want any of it, but I got ideas.
Yeah.
So if you in the streets, I mean, I charge for my marketing and PR,
Consultations.
my
Yes.
consultations.
Yes.
But I got some ideas. Like, yeah, I would call that fairy dust if it's pink.
Yeah. Or
Like
starburst.
Starburst, you know what I mean? Like something cute, appeal more to the females.
No,
I
like none of it. No, no, immediately no. We are not trying to help these people push no drugs on the streets.
I'm
Like
just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
immediately no.
I'm just
Immediately.
playing, y'all. But for real, like, is that what y'all call them, pink cocaine, or do it have another name? Like, I'm curious.
Never in my life have I heard of pink cocaine. But back to Carisha though.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy has a lot of drug runners. Like there's another drug runner that got arrested. I did not get his name. But allegedly this drug runner for Diddy, y'all, this is graphic. Diddy was stuffing drugs in this man's behind
Mm-hmm.
himself. Diddy was stuffing it himself.
But do you know what level you have to be in the drug game to have your own personal drug mule?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to be so deep in the game to have your own personal drug mule.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a white man whose sole purpose is to have drugs up his anal region and get them through security. Not only that, who your contact, because evidently you getting the stuff imported. Who your contact in Mexico? Because that's where
Listen,
everybody go.
this is some high ranking stuff. But let me tell you, this mess unfolding with Diddy will show you it doesn't matter how rich and famous you are, how powerful you get. When the devil come to collect, he coming to collect.
And baby, you playing with Homeland Security. They don't
Yeah.
play.
They don't play with you.
That was Homeland Security that
Yes.
raided him.
Yes. Yes. Now, I do want to say something. I don't know if it was the Miami house or the LA house, but sir, you have a silver statue in the front of your house, and I want to know if you sell it, let me have it because that was nice. I really like that.
And people were even talking about how many safes he had. He had a lot of safes, but I was like, well, I can understand that because when you're a billionaire, matter of fact, 100,000 there, when you make six figures and up,
Yeah,
you got a lot more to protect.
you do.
But there's talk of a tunnel under one of them houses. Now, what you need that for? What's down there?
But
What
and
you need that for?
if I can bet money, it's the one in Miami.
There's talk, but because it's right there with Mexico.
Or it could be LA, but I would think so more of Miami, honestly. I would.
Oh, what you doing down there?
Yeah, yeah. But maybe it is true. But let me tell you, you remember when you asked, you was like, how can a billionaire like how could all this unfold? And I was like, I'm gonna keep it real. And my husband, he told me this. He said the sex trafficking is how he's a billionaire.
Honestly, that is a huge problem globally.
Yeah.
We are taking my job. There's been an emphasis on that in the past years. Sex trafficking, human trafficking is so rampant. And what I want y'all to understand is it doesn't always look like what we think it does in the media. It's not always in the form of prostitution and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it may be a form of it, but labor trafficking, like they got a lot of things going on. Like it can be as simple as a they use the example, and this is real live stuff. It was a 15-year-old girl
Yes.
who had a pimp.
Yes.
And that, I mean, he wasn't really a pimp. Like, he didn't have a roster or nothing. He had no women he was putting on the street, but she was laying down with him for him to buy her McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's trafficking.
Yeah.
It ain't always like the currency can be different things. It's not always money. It doesn't always look like what y'all need, but it is a huge market right now.
Yes.
Like,
unfortunately,
globally, around the world, this is a problem.
Yes.
In my mind, and this may be conspiracy, all these people that's missing, they done got snatched up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely trafficking. I feel I agree. I agree.
It's trafficking. All these, especially these children, all these people that's missing, They done got caught up in a traffic game. Like they
Oh,
done got kidnapped. Like there has been people that are able to escape that say have been missing for years.
yeah,
It's one in particular I'm thinking about got missing in New York. I need to look up her case, and she was like, I was trafficked.
yeah.
Like they took me down, and her family was looking for her, y'all. She was literally a mile away down the street in an abandoned house, and they had no clue.
Mm. Well, see, that happened. You remember those three females? I think it was three of them. They were
Uh
down in
huh.
this man's basement and just, oh my God, it was such a, oh my God, I have to go back and look at that story. The man, because they made a joke about the man who found him, like found them because his hair was everywhere. I can't remember because Mike Epps made a skit about it. But yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, and with the he's like, and come to find out there were three little girls down there.
Yeah, yeah, that
I
one.
said, and
Yeah,
I knew there were three little white girls because they had little graham cracker crumbs.
yes, yes,
I was like, Mike Epps, you insane for that, but it was funny. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. But yeah, that's trafficking.
yeah,
Um, there was an example on and not only that, y'all, like there's money, like humans are currency. There's money in people.
yep.
That's what I need y'all to understand. Like it ain't
That sounds
always
like
drugs, this, that, and the
slavery.
third. Yeah, like it's that's what it is. Like trafficking is number one and drugs is number two, and Diddy alleging to do both of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
That's how, like my sister said, I didn't think about it until you mentioned it to me.
mm-hmm.
That's probably how he became a billionaire.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say,
tell you,
yeah.
somebody told me a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
He said a lot of these successful and prominent people that you see in your area and even in the media, something illegal somewhere.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times, like that's not the case with everybody, but a lot of times they done dibbled and dabbled in something illegal along the way to build that foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they just can't get out. Diddy from the streets, ain't he?
Not really. He
Not
went
really.
to Howard and stuff like that. No, I don't think he has that background at all.
He played that street mentality though. He
Yeah,
played that
he does.
street role, and a lot of times you can't break away from that. Like
Yeah, yeah,
we see what's going down with Young Thug.
yeah. And what's his name? He out, but Young Thug is still. Yeah, they still fighting
Black
that.
youngster.
No, not Black Youngster. Is it start with a G? Is it a G?
G. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with that case like that.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't even. I heard it was RICO charges. I did hear that.
Yeah, Rico, everybody. But like Diddy Homeland Security, like you are diabolical.
Yeah. But see, he's been that way, like because you talk about. I'm gonna tell you, even his own child's mother. It was Justin's mother. She was ticked off at him like last year or year before last because Justin had a car wreck and he was like it was a DUI. He had got arrested, and
Mm-hmm.
his mom came out. She was furious. She basically told Diddy in a tweet or Instagram post. She said, "This is all your fault." She was angry, but
Right.
people around Diddy, I cannot imagine what they've seen because here's the thing. Diddy had started off. I think he started off developing Uptown Records. So starting Uptown Records, it was Diddy. It was Al B. Sure, it was Kim Porter, it was Heavy D, and then it was Andre Harrell. So since then, I mean, of course, he had Bad Boy Uptown. I don't know what happened to Uptown, but of course, he ended up making Bad Boy, and that excelled. But since then, all right, Andre Harrell dead, Heavy D dead, Kim Porter dead,
Mhm.
Al B. Sure still alive, but got very very sick. Very
Well,
sick.
you know what? I want him to sit down. Cause why he put out that lame tweet when this happened, that raid happened to Quincy saying, "Son, come home. You still got your dad or your father, what by and in parentheses biological. Regardless if you biological or not, you can't deny Quincy that Diddy raised that boy.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I'll be
But
sure. I'll be so for real. How about you do that? I'll be so for real. Like
listen, but I'm gonna tell you, sis. allegedly, I heard that Quincy had came to, was it Diddy's baby? I think the baby's name is Love. They
Uh-huh.
had her a birthday party, and they
Mm-hmm.
said Diddy did not say one word to Quincy. He is mad at him for something, allegedly. So
One thing about Quincy though, he definitely them siblings. All you do is see him post about his siblings. I like that. That's one thing I can't take that from Quincy. I don't know what him and P Diddy got going on, but I mean these allegations.
they're not good. Like, this is concerning. And they're all saying the same thing. I could see if it was one or two, but these stories have had a long, like, have been developing for a long time. This ain't something that they just came out the air.
Yeah,
This is stuff that people have tried. Y'all don't judge my nail. This is stuff that people have
right.
said for years, that he does dirty business deal. He screws over his artists, and I just feel like everything is a snowball effect, and it's finally he's, you know, paying the price for his consequences.
Cat told y'all in January.
Yeah.
Is this the year of truth? He said Diddy like the party, and you got to tell him no. You gotta tell him no.
Listen, but then I think about Fab, because he tell Fab why we ain't party, and he was like,
I'm like,
he said
what
no, but
you
we
talking
ain't
about? We
party.
don't party, but we ain't partied.
Yeah, and I was like, that don't sound good.
That what that is.
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
ill. Like I felt ill disgusting just watching it.
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all who to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's coming to his defense, because it's giving y'all was at them parties too, especially Stevie J.
Yeah.
As disgusting as you is, and you've been getting the side eye for years too. Please pipe down, talking about no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Where was them scriptures when y'all was having them parties?
But here's the thing, because they have to protect themselves. Like, they don't need nobody to know they was at the party doing nasty stuff too.
But no, let's not throw God into it, because you wouldn't think about God when
In the
y'all was
midst of
passing
it.
around kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all
Allegedly.
wouldn't know we're in there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, but it's true.
Yeah. But you're exactly right though. Like, I read this little tweet or whatever, and I was like, if you're gonna be anything in life, like, be so for real.
Be
Because
for real.
you have made a fool of yourself on national TV week after week on Love and Hip Hop. You are not
Yes.
innocent, sir. So please don't put God into this, acting like
Not
this is
only him,
yeah.
Tyrese, you made a fool like yourself when you came to the social media crying them crocodile tears.
What
Tyrese,
happened?
he defending them too. Talking about y'all don't need to basically the men that are coming out from Uncle Luke. Even Boosie just posted something recent. Sir, you need to have several seats. I'm a Boosie fan, but you've been getting the side eye too, because people say you a homophobe, and I believe it. You a homophobe except when it come down to your daughter. Okay? I ain't gonna get on that soapbox.
Listen.
But it's Uncle DJ Uncle Luke, Boosie, Tyrese, Stevie J. It had to be at least one more. Basically, these men are saying, "Oh, you don't need to kick somebody when they down, da da da." But guess who? Guess who tweeted about it? That I really want to see now.
Who?
What's Suge Knight?
Well, ain't he in jail?
He said, but he didn't cheat. He didn't tweet about it in Diddy's defense. It was the opposite. But he mentioned Keefe D too. I have to pull that tweet back up. But he was basically, throwing shots or throwing shade at Keefe D and Diddy and about Tupac. I said, well, it's all finna come out now.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, look, that's another point. So, y'all, I think in September we reported on Keefe D. He came out and said he was he was the person who murdered Tupac. He stated that Diddy paid him $1 million to kill Tupac. So that's something else that was on the table,
Yep.
being investigated, because keep in mind, we don't know exactly what Homeland Security was looking for.
Right.
We don't know. We'll find out for sure, like what they were looking for. But allegedly it's evidence for sex trafficking. But let's take it back when Cassie actually filed her lawsuit, allegedly sex trafficking was also in her lawsuit files. Yeah. So that's another aspect of it.
Oh, so I just pulled it up,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently this is a little more that I didn't know about. Apparently, Suge Knight called Diddy collect from jail, like yesterday or the day before yesterday. And in the clip, he says, first of all, he started off by praying for Diddy's kids. Then he said he gave the culture of hip hop a bad image. He said, and this is from Suge Knight. I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in? They gonna get you if they can.
Mm-hmm.
Suge Knight, can you focus on your sentence though?
No.
Why are you calling terrorizing people from prison? Like, you got bigger fish to fry. You got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah. I do agree. I do agree with that.
Like, and then Stevie J, you need to be worried about these allegations that's finna come out about you, because everybody involved in them parties, all y'all finna come to the square. All y'all finna be up.
Yep. Yep.
And that's why like the old folks say, a hit dog gonna holler every time.
Yep. And don't forget, we ain't forgot about you either, Bishop.
Up, TD. What was you doing? Because you went praying at them parties.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed. You was not praying at them parties, sir.
Yeah.
You're on the chopping block too.
Allegedly, he was at the parties. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
All parties are proven innocent. All parties are innocent until proven guilty.
Yep.
But they will be proven guilty. Watch what I tell you. But yeah, this like I mean it's like my sister said, it's so much we can talk about with this, but it's a lot.
Yeah. But
Like,
he has so many lawsuits right now. I think he sold all of his Revolt shares. I think
yep,
he's done that.
he
So
no longer has to rock.
yeah, yep. So he is definitely feeling this financially at this point.
Not only that, I want to say real quick before we close, when this raid happened a few days ago, they didn't even know where he was, and his plane was in Antigua. Antigua has no extradition. But come to find out, he wasn't on that plane. Like, they've since shown, footage and stuff of him. I said, but y'all better hope he don't pull a Russell Simmons, because y'all know Russell over in Bali.
Yep, and it's not been back either.
And has not, and don't plan on coming back. But y'all, like, I'm just kind of side on him. If they know, like I know, they better take his passport, because as the way these allegations is allegating, that man gonna flee. And if he goes somewhere where it ain't no extradition treaty, then none of his victims will ever get any justice. Like, at this point, but he was out. He just took his daughters out either earlier today or yesterday. He was seen out with the twins. So I don't know, y'all.
But allegedly, he does have the twins with him. I know the boys are grown, so I guess
the twins are with him, and we know Baby Love is with her mama.
Yeah.
But the twins are with him. But them boys, and that's why I'm like, do you have your kids doing this? Like, if so, you horrible.
Yeah.
Quincy, listen, Quincy don't be nowhere in the mix.
No, I don't see him like that. The last time I saw him, I think he was on the show Star. I think
you don't see Quincy until one of them chilling birthdays come around, and it's time for a family event. Yeah. That's when Quincy come now. He love his siblings, but you don't see Quincy like that, because that's what I'm saying. He's not his biological child. He may, it's different from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably know.
Yep.
And I'm telling what he's seen growing up.
Yep. But I'm telling you, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I want to know a few things. I want to know what's on that burner phone that allegedly Cassie turned.
When it's something about Kim Porter?
Yeah, they said several things, but at the time when we reported on it in September, allegedly, when she got paid, her lawsuit. I think the lawsuit, it was in November, December. I can't remember. It was in the fall last year, but allegedly it was evidence that he killed Kim Porter, and that's always been a suspicion because Kim Porter, I think, had died of a heart attack, and
And
she
she
had
was
no.
in perfect health.
Yeah, she was had no previous health issues. Now
He
they
knocked off
do,
the rest of them.
yeah, but
Allegedly. Allegedly.
yeah, like I'm saying all this is alleged, but I think they said she may have had pneumonia before, but they said they had talked to her and it wasn't anything that should have caused that heart attack. But what I do know is there's some drugs on the market that can be given that will give you a heart attack. Um,
Also, I forgot to tell you this. This is
uh-huh.
not Diddy related. Just throwing this out there.
Mhm.
J Lo, they're now referring to her as J No. And I
Why?
bring up J Lo because okay, she has some involvement with Diddy. She has not said anything. A lot of people are pressing her, wanting her to say something. But
Yeah,
in addition to that, she recently came out with a documentary.
she did.
Well, the issue is that in the documentary, they asked her. She was talking about how she used to go to the bodega. She claimed she grew up in the Bronx. They was asking her, "What's your bodega order?" She said, "Ham and cheese with orange drink and a little bag of chips." Literally, the New Yorkers are on her head because all of them said basically, "What the f is that?"
Because
They
New York, don't they do like chopped cheese?
They do chopped cheese, not no ham and cheese. They say you
Yeah,
can't go in no bodega and ask for no ham and cheese. It's
that's what
chopped
I do.
cheese.
I even know that. Cardi
I
B
mean,
taught me that.
I
I,
never
I
been
even
to
know.
New York, and I know that
Like that's why I was like, when you said that, I said ham and cheese. I
when
said,
you
no,
go
they do
to the
chopped cheese.
bodega, you get a chopped cheese or a bacon, egg, and cheese. Those are the two orders for your bodega.
Yeah.
Chopped cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese. Then she said orange drink. They said, what the hell is orange drink? And a little bag of chips, wet chips.
But I'm gonna tell you, on TikTok there was a page. I don't know the lady's name, but she was doing blind items
I was
for
watching it today. Her
celebrities.
name is Marissa Roth or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I was watching that earlier this morning. So it's a lot about J Lo too, y'all. But I'm interested in this connection with Diddy and what she's seen and what transpired during her time with him. They say she's horrible though.
yeah.
So
Like,
everybody's trying to cancel J Lo.
yeah,
If y'all go look at that girl's stuff on TikTok because J Lo got her first page taken down for
yeah,
copyright infringement. But literally everybody that's stitching that video of J Lo's documentary when she's saying her bodega order, they getting copyright infringement and she getting TikTok to shut their pages down allegedly.
yeah. But I've heard J Lo, like I've heard horror stories, like from her driver. People have came out. There was a black girl who came out on TikTok. They said give your worst celebrity encounter. She was like, this isn't mine, but this is my father. He drove for J Lo. He
Yeah,
would not. She would not let anybody look at her.
yeah.
Um, like even in the rearview mirror, he trying to look at traffic and stuff. She didn't want. I think she went off on him.
Not only that, y'all, allegedly she still.
Yeah, I heard. There was
Um,
also from.
Designers and jewelers, like they'll want her to wear their stuff, of course, for a fee. And then there was this lady in the comments that said she worked for at the time it was a new jewelry company, and they reached and they were working with J Lo and sent her some stuff to wear. And she was like, "Thank you so much for the gift." It wasn't a gift. You were supposed to pay them, and they even went to court about it. I forgot whatever came of it, but she just basically takes things, and they have, how they have celebrities want to wear their stuff, and then you return it. She don't give it back. She still
Yeah. She
allegedly.
also allegedly she was getting her toes done she was getting a pedicure. She refused to turn her ass around and put her feet like she's supposed to for a pedicure. She laid on her stomach and made this person do her pedicure with her toes facing downward. Allegedly.
Then allegedly there was a stylist she was working with. The stylist was like, "Oh, they thought the situation was going good. Da da da." There was an issue with a red dress. She was like, she had such good interactions with her and then was wondering why she never heard from J-Lo again to work with her anymore. Come to find out, like the publicist or somebody told the stylist, "Oh, it was because when you tried on the red dress, you look better in the red dress than she did."
Girl, bye.
Like, y'all, I mean, they like the blind items talk about her and Mark Anthony, her and Ben Affleck. Like, this woman is diabolical,
Yeah,
allegedly.
yeah.
Because I
Now
don't
there
even be
was,
trying to shut our page down.
yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I also like. I would have to go back way down this girl's videos, honestly. But there is a blind item about her and Diddy. She walked in the house, and Diddy was trying to keep her from somebody. And Diddy, it was in his house, and I think allegedly he was having sex with another woman, and J Lo was still there. It was something like that.
Oh my God.
It was something like that. But her and Diddy's blind items are on her page.
Yeah.
I
I don't
just
think I got to her and Diddy's yet. I think I left off with either her and Ben Affleck or either her and Mark Anthony.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think I left off around 2010, but I'm gonna pick those blind items back up because that lady is at your neck for getting her first page taken down. That's how she make her bread and butter.
Yeah.
Like, why are you you stealing but trying to take this lady page down for what all the money you got? Not only that, oh, real quick, one last thing. We all know she can't sing, but she rose to popularity and sold so many albums in the 90s and early 2000s because it was somebody else on the track. It was an
Ashanti.
unidentified woman who
Ashanti.
was singing. I listen, allegedly, there was an unidentified woman who was singing those records and she did not care because allegedly they said she did not have the looks. She had the voice, but not the looks. So allegedly this producer, which I forget his name, I can see his face, but not his name. He's so good to where he was selling it to the record label as if it was J-Lo, but it was not. It was a woman who they were paying under the table.
Well, Ashanti's beautiful, so that must not have been her. So.
I don't think it was her. They identified this woman by the name of S. They never said her name, but they called her S in the blind items. And that was the 90s to early 2000s. And they said that you'll notice around that time, that's when she stopped singing and started focusing more so on acting.
Acting, yeah.
Because that woman, they had stopped paying her.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all, that's why this tour and this documentary and everything she got going on has flopped because she can't sing for real. She has canceled tour dates because ain't nobody buying the tickets. We don't care to see you.
Yeah. Plus, all this stuff coming out about her and her character is really.
No, like I mean, unless you gonna come on my TV in enough.
Yeah.
I
Now,
love
I'm
that
not gonna
movie.
lie. She got some good movies like The Wedding Planner,
Made
Enough,
in Manhattan,
Made in Manhattan. It was another one I was watching. It was she was
Anaconda.
Anaconda, but it was another I was watching. I said, "This is the cutest movie." She had
She
got
just had
pregnant.
one. She just had one come out in 2023.
Yeah, the
That
mother
was good.
or mother or something like that on
No,
Netflix.
not Mother. It was another one. She may have had two come out where she was like she actually played like a famous singer, and then she ended up marrying just this random person because her fiance found out he was cheating with her assistant or something like that, and then she just had a concert and she was like you and pointed to him in the audience and ended up marrying this little girl's daddy. The mama had that. It was a good movie. Like
Yeah.
she had some good movies, but you can't say like I mean you kind of worse than Candy, and I didn't think that was possible.
Candy Burrs,
Yeah,
she's bad too.
Candy can't sing.
Oh, you mean she can't sing? Oh,
She
okay,
can't
yeah,
sing.
she can't sing now.
Candy can't sing.
Now she can
Um,
produce. Now she can
she
write.
can play blues, but Candy can't sing. I
Yeah.
don't even know why I keep having these escape tours. I'm not interested. Um, cause y'all, it don't sound like it did in the 90s. I'm sorry. But yeah, J-Lo, ain't nobody asked for that. What we did ask for is these Diddy allegations.
Yeah. That's all we need from you at this point in 2024. So
That's it. That's it. You ain't went to no bodega and ordered no ham and cheese. Don't nobody do that in the Bronx.
and it's sad. I'm not gonna take. Well, I think we said what state we're from. We're
Yeah.
from South Carolina, but
Yeah.
because I don't
But
want
even we know that.
right.
And
I
I
didn't
can't
know that.
wait to go to New York and go to the bodega and order chopped cheese.
Yeah.
Like that, like everybody says chopped cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes.
And that's what they saying. It was like she ain't from the Bronx.
No. No. Yeah.
Like, girl, where you from? Manhattan? Is it
Yeah.
given Long Island?
Yeah. I
One of
don't.
them other boroughs, cause it ain't the Bronx, the boogie down.
Yeah. But this all of these allegations are alarming. I don't believe that all of these are allegations. I feel like some of these are facts and they are true. Like I
Yeah,
said, this is a long time, a long
coming.
span of events occurring, and they're all consistent in the same story. Okay.
Yeah,
When you got a pattern, and stop saying, oh, they just lying to me. They're trying to keep a black man down. Stop.
that's what I'm tired
Stop.
of. Y'all always want to push that rhetoric. What if that black man keeping himself down?
Yes.
Everybody
Absolutely.
ain't lying about the same thing.
Yeah.
All these black men coming to his defense, y'all part of the problem because you the same type that when you're growing up and your uncle done molested such and such, you want to cover it up and sweep it up under the rug.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we tired. We speaking
Yep.
up.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you just playing on the black man downfall. No, that black man should have thought about his own downfall when he did what he did.
Yeah. Like the thing is though, yes, he has did a lot for hip hop, but I'm questioning your whole legacy because did you really work hard selling them albums or was you dealing drugs and sex trafficking? That's how you
Come
made that
on
fame.
now. Cause
That's all I'm
that's where the
saying.
money at.
Yes.
Like this man probably involved in the black market. I bet it gets so deep. And Carisha, she got out of there.
Yeah.
She like me. This relationship over as soon as the officer say, "Hang tight."
Yep.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I ain't built
calling
like
my
that.
mama. I'm going home. I'm not calling you Colette.
Nope.
Well, I don't want no conjugal visits.
No.
It's done. Carisha says it's gonna be a fun summer.
Yeah. Yeah. She did now, and I do not blame her because she young. Now, she's young and she got her whole life ahead of her. She do not need to be tied up in no mess like this.
You see, she got away. Next thing I know, she was back with Santana. I was like, "Yeah, girl, you better go on back to Miami
I
because
know.
it's too hot in New York and New York and Cali. It's
Yeah.
too hot, baby. Go on back to Dade County."
But allegedly, Diddy is in the Caribbean, and I don't know how true it is, but they have grounded that plane, and he cannot go nowhere. Allegedly.
We gonna see the development, y'all. Like everything we say is allegedly,
Yep.
but is it really?
Yeah. But for the sake of our pages and
It's
lawsuits,
allegedly.
everything's allegedly.
All parties are innocent until proven guilty.
That part.
Now, leave us your thoughts. Please comment. Like, what
Yes.
y'all think? Like, share, subscribe. Like, the
Yes. Please
freaking
do.
tea. Like, I know last week it wasn't no tea, but the floodgates open this week. I don't know what's going on the Easter week, but y'all is
Exposure.
going out.
The exposure. People listen, it's like Kat said, it's a lot of stuff it's a lot of stuff coming out. We have said it's a lot of these celebrities that we love. It's some stuff unfolding. I'm just sorry.
I forgot real quick, and we're going to get out of here. There was a psychic a couple months ago
Yep.
who said that this stuff with Diddy was going to come out around March to Easter. She said around Easter time, y'all. This literally the week of Easter. I don't really do psychic mediums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when that video started recirculating of her saying that months ago, and here we are.
Yep. Yep.
I believe in discernment. A lot of people have the gift of discernment. I don't believe in psychic mediums and stuff, but y'all, the plot thickens.
Real bad.
You got any final thoughts, Boo?
I don't have no thoughts. My thought is, Diddy, if you pray, need to pray a little harder.
You better call them people to work them roots.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need all the protection. Get some crystals. You're going to need all that.
Yeah. Because, I don't ever see it, coming back together. There's no repairing this. I'm just sorry. And that's all I have to say.
His reputation has been tarnished forever.
Absolutely.
You had to sell Revolt TV. I don't think y'all understand how huge that was.
Yes.
The buyer has not been identified, probably because he want to remain apart from what Diddy got going on. But
allegedly, it's another black man, though.
It is, but he ain't came out and said his name. I'm just wondering, who. But things gonna come out. It's gonna come out, and we probably gonna keep y'all updated.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all, please put in the not bio. You can't edit my bio. Put in the comments. Put in the comments what you think. Do you agree with us? Do you not? Like, I mean, just let's have a conversation.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well,
But
y'all.
we'll be back next week with
Yes.
some more tea.
Yep.
Because I know this is going to continue to unfold.
Absolutely.
So please catch us next week.
Yes.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
This is in Crime with Shi and Toy. We love y'all and stay blessed, stay tuned, and happy Easter weekend. Jesus has
Absolutely.
risen. Amen.
Amen. Y'all have a good weekend. Mwah.
Mwah.